Actually, we were very proactive 30 years ago when our CEO at the time in a UN conference in Stockholm stood up and said, "Our cars produce pollution, noise and waste." At the time, I think people reflected about what is this CEO doing? We're selling cars and he's saying that they have an impact on the environment. But actually, it's true. Our cars have a negative side effect, the same way our lifestyle has an effect on the environment.
This bold statement really marked the beginning of Volvo's environmental work. Even though the car company is known around the globe for its safety innovations, it also boasts a couple of environmental world firsts.
We could say that there's a bit of a Volvo in every car, not only because of the three-point seatbelt that everybody knows about, but also because of this exhaust emissions technology. We introduced new technology in the 1970s, which was a three-way catalytic converter with a lambda sensor. It was an innovative technology that at the time reduced emissions with about 85%.
Volvo's plant in Gothenburg, Sweden, was also named the cleanest factory in the automotive industry in the early 90s. Environment today has an entirely different meaning than it did in those days.
Before, we used to concentrate on what had an effect at local level. We emphasized emissions that were hazardous to health or to the environment very close to our production plants. Today, environment is much more about carbon dioxide, emissions that might come out on the other side of the planet, but we feel the effects here or the other way around.
The environmental strategy for Volvo is all under the umbrella name of Drivey. Drivey is simply the word drive, which means leading the way, taking a leadership, and that's exactly what we want to do at Volvo. This program we've launched 1 year ago, and it is the umbrella name for all our initiatives related to environment. And we've built it on 3 pillars. The first one being motion, and it's all about our powertrains, our engines. The second one is inside, and that's about the cockpit, the air in the cabin, the purity of the air in the cabin. And the last one, we call it life cycle. We want to make sure that our cars have the least possible impact on the environment.
Our vision is that we will always continually minimize the environmental impact of our cars in production, in use, in recycling. And it would be great to say, well, one day we will have 0 impact on the environment. And we do have that ambition.
It is important that we take our responsibilities as a car manufacturer, but also give our consumers the possibility to make the right choice.
Volvo currently offers several different models that run on bioethanol. Later this year, Volvo will premiere its new super-efficient diesel engine that emits less than 120 grams of CO2 per kilometer. And in the near future, cars that can be driven on electricity alone, like the plug-in hybrid.
Volvo is a company that emphasizes safety and caring for people. I think the Scandinavian aspect of our company says a lot about how we look upon nature. Nature gives us our ability to enjoy our products, our cars, to drive in very nice environments. But in order to be able to do that and in order to have a license to operate, we must take care of our environment.